back to the NDS. We are here at Inferno pool for race 11 of the season. Take a quick look down qualifying. And back up we go. We are ready to go. Pace truck taking us through this fiery landscape our drivers will have to navigate. Pace truck got a head start. Head down pit road already. But Star on pole. In the field, ready for another one. We go. Green, green, green to kick off the K-Pop 150. Here we go. The opening jump is interesting because they keep accelerating through the first turn, but on every lap afterwards, it's going to be a braking zone down there. Macaroni on the outside trying to get down. Tub Schittler in 28 following Fred Jones through. J-Money going wide back there. They're going to be crazy for this one. Dirtman 5. It threw those side-by-sides. You want to get single file out. For when it gets down to it, being single file is the fastest way through. Macaroni 75. Struggling around some of these turns. Definitely want to be closer to the heat there. That burning pool. Derek Baum moving on up. When you're hot, you're flying. Pretty good right now. Top 3, y'all. Single file, got it sorted out. Seems like a lot of single file-ness happening, except Macaroni has not been able to get down. Further back, Peter Griffin, several drivers still side by side near the back. The Puff at the very least doing all right. A couple of them running wide. Peter Griffin, Wolf Van Halen. On the drop back, Morshoe struggling. And back here, still 3 wide. Plenty of action. Butterpants, Iris, both have poor qualifying. Struggling to get it down. Richel almost looked 4 wide. Michael Rosen on the way back. Nobody really back here is in big contentions. And then Haru and Window Liquor, final 2 spots. Fishbone got second place, though. He's looking for some more. There's Beach Brutus, Tub Schittler exchanging positions. Dirtman 5 recapturing some of the mojo he's got. Trying to bring this one back. Rice Shower 3rd. The 56 has been doing really good. Especially with that win. Had a couple bad weeks, but overall, one of the more consistent drivers is Fishbone. Messes up a corner. He's going to go back to 3rd. 56 fighting for 2nd. Fred Jones and Beach Brutus both going at it. Rounding out top 5. And then J Money back to the top 10. Macaroni sees spots. He needs points. Desperately trying to cling on to any sort of chance to make the playoffs. This 75 team wants it. Razor running 8th. You can see on board him. That small little wall there on the left is the only thing protecting you from a plunge into the volcano here. We race around the pools of lava. This like turn here that has like an ever shrinking radius, kind of annoying here. As Tub Schittler goes wide. 28 of Tub doing his best inside the top 10. Had a 5th, as high as 5th, but just can't hang with the best of them for now. So Tub is kind of, I wouldn't say struggling here, but outmatched. He does get in front of the 33. See some defending going on here. Very solid defense from our drivers where they are. See Beach Brutus up to second now. Beach Brutus got Reischauer up high. And they're all racing for it. Fishbone still third. Might try to cross Brutus up here. Yeah, but 17 goes wide. Now that opens up for Fishbone and Reischauer. Fred Jones in the mix too. A high battle for second right now. Nobody's just been able to catch Star. Beach Brutus had second place, kind of crossed up that corner, and now he's back to 5th. Dirtman 5 and Tub are right there. Macaroni started to lay down one at a time. I see Reischauer getting passed up high. Beach Brutus laying him down. At the 56 is starting to drop back. The first couple turns, that's really tough if you're on the high side. That's what sends you back. Oh, Tub Schittler and Dirtman 5 nearly got into it. Goddamn. Trying for a little bit more momentum. The 52 of Razor wants this spot in the top 5. Reischauer starting to drop a bit. Now with the 20 of Fishbone about closing in on about being 2 seconds back, but this 20 team doesn't need just one good run. He needs all of the good runs and wins wherever he can. So the 20 team absolutely needs everything that they can get their hands on. See Bunger in the top 10. The Puff is there. Billy Mays. Macaroni definitely lost a step on the way back. Darkest Presence, haven't talked much about him. Samus is back there. I think that's a couple drivers here near the back of the top 20. Starwalker hasn't really been firing on all cylinders. Iris and Wolf Van Halen both have missteps. Butterpants still back here. The battling near the back has kind of diffused itself now. All the way back to Willie Stroker there. And then you have a dynamic duo racing each other. Now here's Beach Brutus for trying to take second. Can he get there? Is the question. Oh, Fishbone takes a higher line, a little bit higher. It comes down to defend. That's stuff you need to capitalize on if you want to get these spots. Beach Brutus kind of just hoping that the 20 makes some sort of mistake. He's right on the back bumper of Fishbone. Yeah, when the corner opens up that way, you can go a little to the left, but it's a little slower. We in the industry can sometimes call that backing up to get a bigger run. But Fishbone just does such a great job parking himself in positions where he just takes up the track and is taking up space. But that lap, they made up time on the 62, so maybe it works. The Puff inside the top 10. Billy Mays, 11th. Oh, big wide from Rice Shower. The 56 trying to get a grip on it. Just can't seem to run well for these longer runs. And the Puff and Billy Mays getting real close. The 25 is going to have to go wide and cede some position. Derek Baum trying a long way around. Dirtman 5 losing a position to Tubbs Schittler. And the Puff goes back. He's settling into 12th, it looks like, behind Macaroni. The 75 has good speed here. Just consistency could be the issue for this team. Not quite able to get underneath the 19. And the 90. Bunker has not had the best of seasons, not by a long shot, but he came here to race, so he's racing. Morshoe just trying to go one at a time. To be fair, the 4 teams also back here. Darkest Presence. Much better on plate tracks than they are on road courses. Nothing to be ashamed of, though. Something to be ashamed of. J-Money has been falling like a rock. Going from like 10th to 19th. Star Walker back there. The 34. Just doing their best. And would you look at this? Beach Brutus got around the 20. And is running down the 62. I think Beach Brutus has the fastest truck today. He just needs to get to victory lane. One pass away, though, at 62. Needs all the patience in the world. Just not to panic and overdrive one of the corners, but it is looking rough. Bless me. Oh, that lap looks like it probably took about half a second at least. Oh, the gap has come down. Beach Brutus is there. The 17 is running down the 62 team. I don't think there's anything that Star has right now. Like the 17 a clear advantage already to the back bumper, almost. They say closing the gap is one thing and passing is another, but the 17 might make this shit look like your daily routine. The 62 just has to not mess up one of those corners that leaves you vulnerable to an attack. But sometimes you can be playing defense one way, and the guy behind you sets you up for a move that you didn't see coming. That is like the biggest fear of all. And credit to the 62. Like, she has done a great job pulling away from most of these other drivers. It's just Beach Brutus is there. And it could be the same problems we saw with the 17 behind Fishbone, where could trying to set up for a pass. Instead of doing that, just constantly on the back bumper, just does not have any production for actually setting up for a pass. Like, everyone here is single file, or I do believe I think we're still green, but a lot of drivers behind are just, it seems like they're more so saving their stuff. Everyone here is just actually going all out. And that's assuming that we're still under green. Let's see. I do believe we are still under green conditions. Yeah. Pace car. Those crystals on the front straightaway are a big signifier of the status of this race. Yeah, everybody back here, they're all just saving their stuff. These two actually have something to race for as problems for the 20 team. Fishbone, first one down pit road. Not sure if it's too soon, but if you pit this lap, you'll definitely be able to half it. So green flag pit stops could be on the start. Definitely not sure if it slowed down those guys. And here they come. Star and Beach Brutus both come in. As a lot of drivers had already come in. Razor in. Everyone. Oh, we got some stayouts. Believe Squargly. No, it's Darkest Presence leads that lap that time. And this is the stop of the season for the 62 team. They know that if they get out in front of the 17, that will be a good chance to win. But if Beach Brutus gets it done first, who knows? Away goes for 17. The 62 does not get out in time. Beach Brutus takes the lead from Star. And Fishbone is right there with the 17. Fishbone takes a chance at it. Fred Jones and Tubb both got ahead of Star. Star running 5th now. As Fishbone in front of Beach Brutus. We know how good Beach Brutus is. He's done it once. He can probably do it again. But at the same time, Fishbone came in 1 lap sooner. Would that have a chance to mess things up here? Presence on pit road. Captain Falcon actually had taken the lead because of where he was on pit road, but I do believe it is now down to Fishbone. Fred Jones in 3rd, Tubb Schittler in 4th, Star 5th, Razor 6th, 7th, Derek Baum 8th, Morshoe. 9th is Lexa with a really good pit stop, and Darkest Presence rounds out top 10. Some of these drivers who were up here may have absolutely dropped the shitter on pit stops. The Puff back in 31st place. Oh, God, it's even worse for the Puff. He's like way back there. J Money dropped the shitter. Macaroni. Billy Mays. Haru actually had a good stop, currently running in the 28th position. Window Licker's a lap down in front of some of these drivers who are on the lead lap. Rice Shower dropped the ball, running 41st right now. Yeah, a lot of these drivers who are about to go a lap down, they're going to try and fight being on the lead lap. Fishbone and Beach Brutus both 1-2, but Fred Jones and Tubb are both there with them. Any one of these drivers could get this win. Rice Shower, definitely going to be relying on that wild card. They might want to make the playoffs. Fishbone is here. Every one of these drivers knows it's their time to shine. All eyes are on pit crew, and that could be what pays you off at the end. Rice goes a bit wide. Fishbone has to react. The 20 and the 17. Rice goes a lap down. Kind of out of the way at this point. The top three all there. I think Tubb can't really keep up with the top three. Oh, the top two. Beach Brutus continues his moves up. The 17 team has been looking for this. On board with Beach Brutus. As you can see just how fucked the running order is. Yeah, just a mess. Rice Shower got in front of the 86. Tubb and Star both there. Way back to Razor for 6. Don't think that's going to be a battle that he'll take to the top 5. But the 33 is taking the battle to him. Derek Baum trying to make up one spot at a time. He gets it. Beach Brutus and Fishbone continue to do their little battle here. And it has been a pretty great job by these truckers not to bring out the caution. The 8 ball went green all the way, and this race is looking to go green all the way as well. Fred Jones, he's got third. He has a great shot here for doing something pretty good. But so far, it has just been all eyes up front. The 17 and the 20. Can something materialize from this? .40 trucks in the lead lap. Macaroni, Billy Mays. Dirtman 5 at a bad stop. Yeah, these drivers are just... They're trying to catch the 1. Haru came out at like 28th on pit stops, but no defense for the passing that's going to happen. That one team, unfortunately, probably going to be falling back. Battle for 4th. Star trying to run this back on offense. Has to pass 4 lead lap cars and 1 lapper in order to do it. Tub Schittler in the 28. First of many passes to be made. As Fishbone goes wide, Brutus to the lead. That's going to make things a lot more difficult for anybody else trying to run up through here. As Beach Brutus has the speed. Fishbone currently sitting in second. Fred Jones trying to make it 3 wins on the season. As the laps come down, the lap times will probably come down as well. Oh, we got a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke here. What's going on? Still green. What happened? Something happened. Smoke on lap 31. What is up? We can do a live check here. Come on. Yo, is that Darkest Presence? Darkest Presence just got a little bored. Decided to bring the wall down. Still green. And this team still inside the top 10. Gonna get ran down by Hampter Squargly. So a little bit of tomfoolery here by the 4 team. Star got past Tub for 4th. And Fishbone is not letting go of Beach Brutus here. Now Haru is falling back to 40th. Might fall back just a little bit further here, depending on what happens with the run. Did Beach Brutus use up his stuff? Oh, Fred Jones going for an attempt down low, but it didn't materialize. They're coming up on the 1. Haru Urara. Fishbone all over the back. Might look low for another pass. Not yet. Let's see what happens when they come up on the lapper. The 1 might play an integral role here for the leader's plans. .35 of 42. Fishbone trying to look low. Doesn't quite get there. Brutus running up on the 1. The top 3 all there. Oh, the Beach Brutus maybe hesitated a bit behind Haru, waiting for the perfect time. No waiting. Oh, this is probably about the best chance he's got here to take the 1, go backwards with it. Fred Jones making the pass as well. Star does not want to see all this hang up in front of her where the other guys get to go free. Fishbone and Beach Brutus going bar for bar right here. Further back, everybody's kind of spaced out where they are. Window Liquor's been dropping through the field. Star Walker has just been not having it recently. Wolf Van Halen, the Puff, Samus Aran, just kind of stuck where they are. 37 of 42. I think they're trying to get past Fishbone. But Beach Brutus doesn't have speed either. I think this could come down to if a 20 wants to be annoying to everyone else behind him, then the 17 will just get to run free. Tub Schittler trying to get past the 1. That's going to be annoying for the 28. Doesn't want to lose a top 5 spot because of this lap down truck. Five more times around. Rice still a lap down. And Fishbone arcing it wide. Starting to run out of fighting material for these drivers. Not much tire left, not much time left. It is a mess. Tub did get around the 1. Second place on the line. Fishbone on the high side. And they are trying to get that 20 out of there. Star goes around the inside. Fishbone falls back to 4th. '62 gets right in line. Not sure if a 20 will try and run it back. He might be more out of stuff than the other drivers. 3 more times around. Derek Baum looking for one more spot. He and Razor running down that 28 team. But it looks like all the days belongs to Beach Brutus. The 62 really needed just a slightly cleaner stop. They probably would have made time on that entire field so good, but once again, it remains to be a question of what could have been. 2 to go. Star fighting to get to the inside of Fred Jones. Rice Shower unlaps herself. And Star has open track, but hardly any time left. Beach Brutus is just over 1 lap away from getting his win here. Well, everyone else is giving it one last shot to make the pass. But that 62 looks to be a bit too far back for that one. White flag in the air at Inferno Pool. Beach Brutus just giving it the best he's got. Needs to hit his marks and just hit this lap pretty clean. The 17 team, they've gotten it done before. Their breakout season last season, season 3. And this time, in season 4, they're coming down to return to victory lane. Beach Brutus wins at Inferno pool. And just in time, too. That 62 just couldn't quite cut it. As we see the drivers. Oh, God. The 38 team just fucking sucked today. Good God. Not even the one fell back that far. Sweet Jesus. What a day to remember for a lot of these drivers. Some of the best runs. For others, just a kick in the balls. Like, Jesus Christ, look at how far back some of these guys were. Well, no matter. We have our final positions to be tallied up. And the conclusion for this race. We'll see you next time. Take care.